Hey guys, it's that nerd Ryan here, and as a continuation of last month's showing off the Pokemon cards, I want to show off all my Pokemon toys in this episode. So there's a melody of them that I'll be showing off. First I'll be showing off all my knockoffs. Each of them kind of have a story behind them, as well as my stuffed animals, which you can see Raffi right here. If you're not introduced to her yet, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And all my pops and my badge collection, as well as my Buildable Pokemon and my Jolteon. And I'll explain why the Jolteon's special. But we will get to that when it happens. I hope you guys are really excited for this video. I know I am. Let's cut into the plushies. So sorry guys, this is going to be freehand just because the plushies are humongous. So it's going to be weird doing the camera than moving the camera itself. So we're going to go through and talk about each one. So obviously you guys already know Raffi. She's the one with the most personality. She's basically my pet since I cannot have a pet, so she's kind of projected the most on as my actual pet. So we have the 3 evolutions that Build-A-Bear has, which are Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Me and Angie just planned on getting these. Their names are Sparky, Blitz, and Aqua. You could probably figure out which one's which. So Blitz was actually a birthday gift in 2020. And then the other 2 were just gotten to finish the set. But yeah, Blitz is the oldest out of the 3 evolutions. And actually, I will say I got Raffi and the Pikachu over there, which is Mickey, for getting Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So let's talk about Mickey next. So I always nickname my Pikachu Mickey. I have no idea why. But the one that I got in Let's Go Pikachu was female, so this one's female as well. However, I did get this Pikachu to celebrate getting Let's Go Pikachu. I've always had a Pikachu in my collection since I was a kid, so this is kind of just like the upgraded adult version of the one that I had when I was 5. Over here is, just let me explain why he's named this Vegeta. So I made a bet with myself in playing Pokemon Crystal, I think it was. Yes, Crystal. I nicknamed all my Pokemon after Dragon Ball Z characters, and I caught a Snubbull, and they had 1 Snubbull left at Care Bear, or Build-A-Bear. So I went, you know what, if my Snubbull Vegeta actually does anything, I will buy the Snubbull. And actually, it beat Whitney's Miltank in 1 try. So I am a man of my word. The other 4 we have, so we have a Mimikyu over here that doesn't really have an official name. Most likely it would be Raggedy after my shiny Mimikyu. It was gotten after the one of the last concerts that me and Angie went to just to commemorate it. We stopped at Meyer, that was the only one they had. So yeah, he just joined the group. Then we got the Galar starters, Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny, which are named Bond, Ringo, and Rooney, after famous British people that are associated with them. They were gotten to celebrate getting Sword and Shield. So yeah, that is the stuffed animals. Now let's move on to the pops. Alright, and this is the Buildables, or Mega Constructs Pokemon collection of mine. I've kind of stopped recently just because they're kind of hard to start finding ones that I don't have. I do have a list of ones that I'm missing. I will say the ones that I do want the most is because I have Plusle right there. You could kind of see him right here. I do want Minim. And I think any of the other starters are something that I really want as well. Some of my favorites here, though, have to be the Kadabra, which is bigger than others, as well as the, just saw it and was like, I love this guy. Let me look. The Riolu over there at the end. I did see they made a Charizard, and I am planning that to be the next one that I get, because it just looks so cool. However, due to these being very hard to get, it's not going to be common that I am getting them, however. But I do kind of want to put them in the Lego City since they are kind of Lego themed. However, some of them do not stay to scale with minifigures. I don't think any of them actually are to scale with minifigures, but they're still pretty cool nonetheless. I do gotta say though, one of my least favorites is Zubat, just because he's impossible to stand. Same with Magikarp. You could see with some I had to use the Lego minifigure stands just to get them to stand up. But yeah, so next we'll talk about actually the badges, just because of how they are set up in my room. So again, the camera is going to be a little freeformed because they are very tiny. So first I want to talk about these Pokeballs. These Pokeballs are technically the same knockoff brand as everything here. Technically, if you buy a Pokeball, you get one of these for free. Otherwise, these are $1 a piece at most places that sell them. I love these for multiple reasons. One, they're small enough where you can kind of do soldier with them, if you know what soldier is, or army, or war. It's where you take the little green soldiers and you roll a ball to knock them down. You could kind of do that with this. Also, these things are highly inconsistent, and sometimes the paint's completely off, like that pink Obama snow right there, or it's got really odd paint apps like the Got the Tell right there, and it's pretty cool because none of them are ever the same thing. And then there's size inconsistencies. As you could tell, Blaziken and Arceus are my biggest ones here, and some of the tiny ones are like Charizard and stuff like that, and they're just really cool. I ended up I just wanted the GS ball, and I got Sheldon, I think it was, or Electabuzz, which Electabuzz is back there. One of the two. I can't remember which one my first one was. But after that, I just got addicted to it, and usually the ones that I pick have to have a story behind why I picked that Pokemon, or sometimes it's just because they have weird paint apps, like a brown Charizard. That's gotta be the coolest thing that I've ever seen. Or I try to complete sets like the legendary birds there. I'm still working on the legendary beasts. I'm missing Raikou, and that's it. But yeah, so that is the knockoff portion. So we got the Pops with some stuff mixed in here because I wanted to talk about Jolteon, and also I do have more of these figurines that were part of the card collecting. I just don't know where they're at right now. However, I did want to talk about Jolteon and why I got this Jolteon. So I had an original plan of anytime I were to leave my home state that I would be purchasing a Pokemon figure. This was when I went to Indiana. Unfortunately, when I went to Florida, I completely forgot about this until I got home. So yeah, that's those two. So for the Pops, mind you, I am recording this on April 9th, so I don't know if I have gotten any Pokemon Pops yet that were just released. However, we do got the Angry Pikachu, the Happy Pikachu, the Pichu, the Eeveelutions with the original Eevee, Mewtwo, Mr. Mime, Growlithe, Vulpix, the Kanto starters, Cubone, and Rattata. But yeah, so only missing one of the Pikachus from when I last purchased the last Pokemon Pop, which I believe was this Cubone here. He was the hardest to find, actually. So yeah, let's move on to the Buildable Pokemon. So just two disclaimers for this next part. One is, if you are watching this video and you still haven't subscribed, please go down there and hit the subscribe button, and please leave a like. So, now that that's done, let's do the other disclaimer. So the badges in this I did not hand make. However, the trainer cards I handmade myself. I'm thinking if I can, I could probably try to sell these. If you guys would like me to make personalized trainer cards for you. I did not use my own picture, I used the protagonist picture. We'll look at these right now. So this is the Galar trainer card. So I tried to make it look as much like a baseball card as possible, along with the stats. So it has my name. It's 2020 Galar Champion. Time spent becoming champion, 30 hours and 31 minutes. That's adding Sword and Shield together. Number of Pokemon obtained before championship, 58 in Sword and 29 in Shield. Final teams, Corviknight, Dreadnought, Toxtricity, Haxorus, Eternatus, Rillaboom. In Shield was Cinderace, Ludicolo, Toxtricity, Alcremie, Colossal, and Noctowl. And then my starters were Grookey and Scorbunny. And then this is the Alolan one. I had to tape it to kind of make it stay. I used the old school ID that I had. So the front, it's got the protagonist on there. Pokedex, UM, so Ultra Moon 27, Ultra Sun 403, Moon 302, Sun 302. Trainer numbers are all up there. Time spent in Alola has been 233 hours and 2 minutes. 2016 to 2019 Alola Champion League. And then on the back here we have all my finishing teams. Not going to go through that. Well, no, what? Might as well. Greninja, Blaziken, Charizard, Carcosa, Decidueye, Dragonite, Necrozma, Incineroar, Poipole, Lycanroc, Lucario, Rayquaza, Priminera, Silvally, Salazzle, Charizard, Marshadow, Lunala, Crabominable, Komodo, Decidueye, Lurantis, Pisminion, and Solgaleo. So this right here, this is actually rocks that I have collected to represent the Z crystals, as well as a, whoa, there we go, as well as a pick that I had no place else to hide, so I just put it right there. But yeah, so these are supposed to represent the different Z crystals. I'll focus in really quick on that for you guys. But yeah, I'll clean that up after this so you guys don't have to watch my cleanup. But now let's get into the previous 6 regions. So this is, I believe, this is Black and White's badges. And then here we have the trainer card that I just did it big so it could go to the back. So 2011 to 2019 Unova Pokemon League. That's how that one looks. Tried to keep the colors consistent here. Next should be, I believe this is Hoenn. Yes, this is Hoenn. I used only Omega, Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire for this trainer card, since I am currently working on Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. But yeah, so that one, I really like that one. That one turned out nice with the trainer card. This is Kanto. I used Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for this one. But yeah, so we got that. And then here's the Let's Go trainer card that I made. 2018 to 2019 Kanto Pokemon League Champion. This is Sinnoh, which I misspelled Sinnoh on here. My friend pointed it out after I printed it out. By the way, the red stars mean how many shinies I got in that region. But yeah, so there's that. And that's for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Obviously, end of the year, that's going to have to be updated, like some of these. This one is Johto, which is my favorite region, albeit uses gold and silver. I got 2 shinies on that. Both of them obviously being Gyarados. But yeah, and this one is the Kalos. And I got 4 shinies there because that's when I started shiny hunting. Obviously X and Y. Alright, so let's move on to... So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow my other social medias that are down in the description below. And I hope you guys have a great day. Is that Ryan signing off? Remember, we're all Pokemon Masters.